Hi, I'm Matt.
Hey there, I'm Bianca.
And we're from Club Sapphire.
Yes.
And 2019 is done with.
See ya.
See ya. 2020 is coming. So,
Yes.
so we just kind of wanted to talk about all the exciting things happening in the world of lifestyle and Club Sapphire and what plans they have for next year.
What
and
can you look forward to in 2020?
Yeah, it's going to be a big year. But 2019 was pretty fantastic. They actually had quite a bit that went on. Of course, the biggest news that they had here at the club was finishing the back.
Yes.
So there's many thousands of square feet extra that they've added this year, and we've actually talked to people that have not been and seen it yet. So,
oh wow, yeah. So you need to mark it on your calendar and get in.
Yeah,
because it's pretty fantastic.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it's amazing. They've added a lot of rooms and a lot of different play areas and that type of thing that are actually kind of awesome.
Yeah.
And
if you're curious about what it looks like, you can check out one of our videos that we did where we introduced the back room, and you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like before you come in.
Yeah, we give a little tour there. So that was the biggest thing that happened in 2019. But they also, of course, had the trip to Jamaica.
Oh, of course.
With Lady P, where she was the
Yes.
contestant for the Miss No Swimsuit contest.
Right.
And then, of course, what else did they have?
We went to Walla Walla and took over a winery, which was fabulous.
Yeah, that's right.
So amazing.
That was the first annual one of those, and we'll get into that as far as when we talk about 2020. So let's just get into that, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm ready.
Okay, so New Year's Eve is happening.
New Year's Eve. Such a fun event.
And like we've been telling you guys for months, sold out.
No more tickets.
Sold out.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you snoozed, you losed, and that's right. Yeah, and get my rhyming scheme proper. It is sold out as it does every single year because that is the big night of the year for lifestyle folks.
Yes.
That being said, the way they do parties at Club Sapphire is even if that party's sold out, they usually have quite a few that kind of surround that event.
Right.
So there are events that kind of happen the weekend before and there happen the weekend after, especially on a year where the holiday is right in the middle of the week. If you miss New Year's Eve, that's fine. Just go out a couple days later and just have a big old crazy time then.
That's right.
Yeah, because there's lifestyle people are always still looking to get out.
Right.
So
And unlike parties in the vanilla world where you just kiss the person you're with, here you can kiss like a bunch of people.
That's true. That's true. You know, at midnight, it's one of those things. Oh, let's fight for who's going to make out with whom. That's right. People are kissing until like 12:30.
Right.
It's like they're still going around. That's a good point, actually. Yeah. So New Year's is fantastic. If you are going to come to that event, we can't wait to see you because we'll be there.
Yeah.
And we'll be dressed all fancy. I'll be in my tuxedo for you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And then, of course, after New Year's, then we start getting into 2020. And one of the big things that they're dealing with right now, actually, they're working on it as we speak, is they're actually replacing the bar
Yes.
in the main room. So if you've been here, you've seen it, that it gets kind of crowded around there when it's a busy evening as people are waiting in line for their alcohol.
The lines can be kind of long for you to pick up a drink. So, yeah.
So they've redone the whole thing, and it's a big, like something like a 20-foot bar. So it's huge, and they've changed that whole thing, and it's amazing. So, and they're still working on it, and I think they're going to put tile and all that kind of stuff on it. It's going to look fantastic.
It's going to be really nice having that. And from what I've been told, they're going to have one area where if you're just having like a soda, you can pick up soda and water at one end, so you're not standing in line just to grab a soda. So
or the mixers.
Yeah, the mixers. So that'll be really convenient for those of you who are just looking for a mixer or soda or water or any of that.
Or if you're people like me who just drink mixers.
Right.
So.
You're like just the Bloody Mary mix.
Yeah. So I still look cool without drinking alcohol.
Right,
that's what I'm going for. Okay, so that's the big thing that they're working on, and of course, then we get into. Go ahead.
They also just put in new furniture in the back room. So when you're going toward the back, where all the playrooms are, across from the lockers, there's all new furniture in there, which it looks really nice. A lot more like space to sit and put your shoes on or whatever you need to do. So that's kind of nice.
Or take your shoes off, because that's the area when you're getting ready to go get naked.
But yeah, like, a lot of times when you go back there's nowhere to sit as a woman to take your big old heels off, and so you don't want to topple over and fall. So it's kind of nice to have a little extra space to sit and do it like a lady.
I'm sure someone would hold you up.
Or catch me.
Or catch you. Or help you take your clothes off, honestly. You could just stand there and they'll just do the unzipping. I mean, this thing is just pulled over your head, right? Isn't that how it works? Yeah. Okay, so then in 2020 we have, let's see, we start with, there's a lot of events happening in January. The biggest, of course, being their anniversary.
Yes.
So that is
6-year gala.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, has it really been 6 years?
6 years.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No,
right.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. That's a big event. They red carpet it, and I'll have my tuxedo on again for you because I know you like
tuxedo.
that. Yeah, and so will other gentlemen. But yeah, guys will dress up and women will dress up in gowns, and it's an amazing night, and they always make a big deal of it. So that's definitely the party in January to come to.
Yep.
And of course in February we have Valentine's Day is an amazing event.
They're also going to have the Oscar red carpet party as well.
Okay.
So that's another fancy one where you get to wear your tuxedo, and ladies, we can wear our fancy gowns.
Hey, you're making it easy for me.
I know.
It's a good month of just me dressing.
I love it.
That.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. It gets me laid. It's fine. I don't mind at all. And then, of course, at the beginning of March, we have the first of the Westport trips. Now, usually they've had 2 trips in the year, the spring fling and the one that's in the fall. However, they keep getting so sold out so early that they'll sell out before the last event is over. They'll sell it for the next one. So to kind of ease it out, they're adding another one this year. And so they'll have the first one that's going to be at the very beginning of March. And
it starts February 28th.
Yeah, perfect. So, we're not going to go to that event because we're actually going to be at the other event that overlaps right at the same time, which is, of course, the trip to Jamaica to the Miss No Swimsuit contest. And
go support our contestant, Miss Sapphire.
Yes, Missy is going to be our contestant this year. She's a tiny little fireball. Hopefully, you'll get to see her on one of these videos coming up because she's amazing, and we're going to be rooting for her.
We're super excited for her. Go support and cheer her on in Jamaica.
Yeah, and going with a whole group of people from Sapphire, and of course, there's still are tickets left, so if you are interested in going to Jamaica and having a week-long trip with a bunch of naked lifestyle Seattle folk and people from all over the world, go to clubsapphire.net and they'll show you how to, or call or ask or something, and they'll show you how to join us there.
Come get naked with us.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yes.
And after that, actually, is the next trip, which is Westport as well.
Right.
And that's in May. That's the new one that they're doing. So that'll be good. And if you've already missed out on the March one, because that one's probably sold out, or I think they might have a couple rooms. I'm not sure. Definitely check on that. And then, but the May one is another big deal. So you can join us, and we'll definitely be at that one because we're so excited. We're kind of bummed that we're missing the earlier one, but what are you gonna do? We'll be on an island somewhere.
We'll be in Jamaica. Horrible.
Yeah. So come to that event, and then in the summertime they're gonna have the second annual Walla Walla trip. Last year, if you've talked to anybody or if you heard anything about it, it was or you've seen the video that we did about it, it was phenomenal local trip. When we say local, it was like a 5-hour drive, something like that. But it was fantastic. They rent out this whole giant winery, and being that it was the first year and this is the second year, that of course they're going to be working on improvements of things that didn't work as well or that they can improve upon. I think one big thing that they're excited about is they'll be having like events going out through the day, so like have a pool party during the day instead of just at night, so people can come to the winery and hang out and be naked and do all the things all day long.
Yeah, enjoy the pool while the weather's still warm.
Yeah. And then, of course, is the next trip to Westport, which is in October every year, and that's going to be a great time, of course, because people love going on those, and so you can just go on all 3 of them. That'd be fine too.
And it's so cold outside in October at the beach that you have to find someone to snuggle up to stay warm, right?
Yeah, that's safety first.
You got a whole hotel full of sexy people to cozy up to.
Exactly. And then, of course, you have Halloween, which is one of the 2 big events of the year in the lifestyle. That is the lifestyle party of the year, and so you'll want to, of course, book that one as early as it comes up. And of course, we'll always mention on these videos when the tickets become available. We'll say that so you can go out and run out and get them.
But what you should do is go get your calendar and rewatch this and then write down all the events and dates and then go put in your reservation so that you're sure you get a spot.
Yeah.
But make sure you get it all on your calendar so you remember what's what. A lot of people plan out their trips and stuff early in the year. So if you know you're going on these trips, then it's planned out and it's ready to go and you've got your reservations in and we'll get to see you.
And it's reservations for the Halloween party or, of course, next year's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do here. And, of course, there are parties that happen numerous times a week, and it's actually amazing. You know, we've been doing these videos for a couple years, but we've been going, obviously there's 6 years that they're having the party here, the anniversary party coming up, that it's amazing to see how much bigger the lifestyle has become in the last year. We get people who message us, who tell the people here that they see the videos and they come, and it's just so many brand new people. The lifestyle, it's growing and growing and growing, and 2020 is going to be even more of that.
Right.
And so, you know, don't be afraid to come to just some random party. You know, Wednesday night parties, when we were coming a few years ago, there'd be, 30, 40 people. Now it's weird if there's 100 people as a minimum on a Wednesday night. So, and then of course, Fridays and Saturdays are giant, and Sundays do real well as well. So there's always a party going on. You know, we don't know all of them that are happening throughout the year because there's so many of them. But Fridays and Saturdays are always going to be spectacular times to come out here and just kind of be social. You know, this Sapphire is our second home. We love this place very much. We say it all the time that it's more of a social club than a sex club. Sex happens here if you want it to, but more people like us come more often than not to visit and be friendly to everybody and talk to our family that is here. So we hope, if we haven't met you in 2019 or earlier, that we do get to meet you in 2020. That's important to us. We do love talking to everybody who watches these videos, who is just dipping their toes in lifestyle and said, hey, we watched you guys and you guys seem fairly normal, so we decided to dip our toes in and come to the club, and we had an amazing time, and that's just what we love to hear. We love to hear. We really love talking to new people and people that really enjoy learning about the lifestyle as much as we enjoy just blabbing on about it. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We appreciate you watching us in 2019 and look forward to talking again in 2020.
We'll see you soon.